I'm usually not a fan of these so-called male relationship experts because I think that they give their opinions on what they think women should be doing as far as on how to get a man and keep a man, but they disguise it as advice when it's really just a platform to spew hate and bash women. That's just my opinion on it. But while I'm not a fan of those type of, male relationship experts, I do believe that women should talk to men and get their perspective on relationships, and men should talk to women. So I decided that I wanted to do this new thing where I asked just normal men, regular everyday men, good men, decent men, what advice they would give to single women. And, I thought that it would be honest, and I thought it would be unbiased, because they're not using their platform to make money or to generate attention the way that some of these other men floating around social media do. So I said, let me ask men what's some advice they would give to a single woman. And I decided this when I went to visit some family and friends in North Carolina. And some of these men are married, some of them are in relationships, some of them are single, but they all have an honest opinion, and it is unbiased. So I think I'm gonna do this every time I encounter a good man. I'm gonna pull out my phone and I'm gonna say, what do you think about this? So I hope you enjoy this next video and any other ones that I, post in the next few weeks or months. And yeah, I think it'll be a good project. They'll be unbiased. They won't bash. Wait, there was one that I thought might have sort of kind of bashed a little bit, but that's all right. It's an opinion. Now, all these opinions expressed in these videos, I do not always agree with all of them. Some of them were kind of on the fence for me. Some are a little sexist, but I still wanted to give you some real perspective. So I hope you like it. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe. 3 of y'all said women need to have confidence and stop settling. What if the women are only attracting a certain kind of men? Like, they're only attracting, the only men that they're meeting are the men that want to sit on the couch and scratch their balls like how you did, Eric. Yeah. So what is it? All right.
Technically, y'all answer your own question. If that's what you attracting, that's what you're going to get. You answering your own question. If you want something, if you know what you're worth, then act like it. If you know you want somebody that's going to be patient, wait for you, you want somebody that's going to treat you as the queen you know you're supposed to be, that's what you need to be looking for. Not settling for the next dude that come along and say, I love you. Girl, I love you.
Same story.
Same story every time. And then when the dudes who really mean to come along, we gotta listen. You come up with your side story,
and the insecurities.
I've been hurt so many times. I don't want to hear that. That's him. That ain't me.
Right.
I ain't your average dude. That's what I would.
Because guess what? Men been hurt too.
Yeah. Exactly.
You don't think none of us ever been hurt? You don't think the girl when I was in the 8th grade that was
look, you need to let that go. That was 8th grade now.
She wanted my friend. You get what I'm saying? You think that hurt me?
Y'all got to let that go. What were you gonna say?
Like Ron and Carl said, hurt people.
Yeah, that's right.
If the female's been hurt and the male's been hurt, they don't need to be together because there's no healing that's going to be able to take place. You got to change your surroundings.
Exactly.
For an example, if you don't like the job that you're at, you're going to give you 2 weeks notice or whatever it is, and then you're going to be out the door. The same thing in relationships. You know that it's not going to work by the first conversation.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right.
And what women have to do, because they are not only raising, but they're having the kings and the queens. And women do, girls do what they see mama do.
Yeah.
Boys do what they see daddy do. So if all the girl knows is that mama is bringing home people who Mr. Banks was portraying, then that's what she is going to be attracted to at an early age. And so what women have to do is they have to be that backbone, because women are stronger than men. Yeah. And then they just have to just do what you got to do, take care of business.
I agree. All right.
Like I have cousins and brothers that sell drugs, did all kind of stuff, and they ain't shit.
Yeah.
But women sit there and got with them thinking that you're gonna take this guy who
can't.
sold drugs,
You can't.
who lived this certain lifestyle, who have been around so many easy ass women,
Mm-hmm.
and then you think that I'm gonna give him some on the second night, maybe not the first night, and then I'm gonna lock him down.
No, you ain't.
You know, and
No, you ain't.
You know, I'm gonna cook for him, and I might wash his clothes, and all of a sudden, that this guy that's been a dog for 20 years gonna all of a sudden then want to become that good dude
Nope.
that she wanted to be,
She
and that's what
playing
I.
she playing mom at that point. If you
Right,
understand.
right. That's right. And he's not wifing you.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
And that's all we see you as. Somebody that can take care of you.
Somebody-
Not
yeah.
somebody take care of you.
Not a wife, not a partner, things
Yeah.
like that.
But this one thing too, I'm gonna tell you this too is wrong. The first thing y'all be killing me with this though, y'all always try to feel like, well, this my man, I'm gonna try to get with him, you know, because he has a lot of material things I never had before. Buy your own material things. This ain't what you go to work for.
So what the male becomes is daddy.
Yeah.
Right.
Or he becomes a
Understand
pimp
that.
and he treats you like the hoe you acting right.
Okay. Hey,
So stop looking for men.
Tell them, boy.
Stop looking. So that message is stop looking for men that can take care of you, take care of yourself.
Take care of
Find
you.
somebody that y'all can build together.
Right.
You got to bring something to the
I'm gonna give
table
you an
too.
example. I'm gonna give you a prime example.
Okay.
For example, for real, I'm gonna tell you a true story. All right, I married your cousin.
Yes.
When I was dating your cousin at the time, I was in a situation that I was trying to
Absolutely.
get out of.
I love this story.
And I got out of the situation with. At first, I was looking at her as a different kind of person. I could think, chill, be friends, yada, yada, yada. Now, she has bought me off from alone because at the moment I was hating women. I was in that dog style. I was running through shit like mud. I was running through that ass like shit on the goose.
Okay.
But but when I met her, she was totally different. I didn't have much. I was rebuilding at the time. What really made me feel special about her when she
Go on, tell
said
me.
she knew I didn't have no food in my house. She offered to make my lunch every
Every
day.
day.
And she made me a lunch every
I
day.
get choked up when I hear
That's
that.
real.
And that's
That's real.
And I was thinking about
I
that.
get
And
too.
then,
choked
like,
up,
and
y'all.
then, like, I didn't know how to
Receive.
receive it. This chick is making me lunch every day.
Don't
And
have
she
to.
She don't have to. She just doing it out of the kindness of her heart. And all she just wanted was my time
And attention.
conversation.
So you have to
attention.
humble yourself.
That's
That-
right. Go
and-
ahead.
And the question I hear all the time, I can't lie.
What's
I
that?
don't, I had it in my runs. The one question I always laugh at is when women say, "What do you want? What do you want?" I always laugh because you shouldn't be asking me what I want. You should be asking me, "Am I what you need?" Because a real man who done been through, who done found who he is, he knows what he want. It might not be. What
It's
he
different.
need.
Sometimes it's
And
different.
if
For
you know
women
what he
too.
need,
For women
He
too.
gonna let you know straight up, like you are what I need, not what I want. Because if you ask any man. You want to want.
Right,
Tell
right.
me what I'm saying.
At this time, right.
Exactly. Keep that
That's what you want to hear. So yeah, you want to
I was gonna go the same thing with her because I was in a similar situation with my wife.
Okay.
My wife, I was dating 3 or 4 women. I was honest, all they all knew I was dating, so it wasn't no lies. But my wife was not even
100%.
the one I really was trying to go after.
Yeah.
But I had an accident, and the top one who I did spend time on and gave money on,
Nothing.
she told me when I was at the hospital, when you get better, boo, hit me up.
No, she didn't.
Yes, she did. My wife, who was like number 3 or 4, and it might sound funny, but my wife.
No, I
knows.
understand that. Go
You know,
ahead.
my wife noticed, so there ain't nothing that she don't know. Cause we honest with each other, you know. So when I told her, she said, "Let me come and take care of you." And came and picked me from the hospital, took me to her house. I had to be coming for a couple weeks and did everything. Was going, you know, I was writing the check. She was going to pay the bills for me, checking on my house, making sure nobody break in. And I sit there and thought about that.
Was that the moment of truth for you?
That was the moment of truth for me.
That's right.
You get what I'm saying? Because I sit there like,
So what you telling me is what I need to do is stage a car accident for the man.
no, what I'm saying is that it's not all the time. It ain't about how big your ass is, how
Absolutely.
big your titties is.
I agree with
It's not
that.
about how good you cook. Sometimes the simplest shit that you can
That
do,
can make
just
you click
like
in a man's
Just
head.
like y'all say to us, how y'all want to feel special. It's not about the diamond bracelet. Sometimes that dude wrote a little letter to
Yeah.
you or gave you some flowers when you least suspect it. That's the same shit that men want too. Even though a lot of them might be too macho to say that.
Yeah.
But that's the truth. You get what I'm saying? She could have came there and, you know, bought food and did all this other stuff that was materialistic.
Right.
But she showed me I'm down with you.
And she took care of
And
it.
she took care of me.
And
so
your
that was
household,
something that
yeah.
was important to me.
Yeah.
So from both of our stories, and what I'm taking from his story is, don't do nothing with the outcome of expecting shit. Because I don't believe that she did expecting nothing.
She just did it
and
'cause
I
she
know
was
that
sweet.
my wife didn't do it expecting anything. She did it just because, and that will open the guy's eyes because that would change anybody. It changed my ways too because I was like, hold up, I got some people I need to cut now.
Right.
I
Look at
also
that.
think it goes back to expectations. You can only have great expectations of yourself.
Yeah.
Because the minute you start having this of other people, you're gonna let yourself down. And I think that's what happens.
And another thing too.
That's
Another thing
true.
too. Stop giving yourselves to these men.
That's right.
Because you know, and you think about it. When you and this guy is intimate, your souls intertwine.
Oh, that's it.
with
Soul
each other.
ties.
And
That's
stuff
permanent.
Transfer.
That's
it's
right.
transferred,
That's right.
you know?
Soul ties are real.
Yeah, because if you
What'd you say?
if you
I
really
believe
want a
in going
man,
with the flow.
See, no. Get off the camera. Get off the camera.
When you go with the flow, you've got to expect anything that
Anything can happen.
the
It's a
enemy
risk.
Tries to.
It's
But
a
there's
risk.
nothing wrong with going with the flow when you don't have no expectations.
Yeah.
Because I knew, you know, and this might sound crazy, there was girls in college I knew that ran through dudes just like dudes ran through girls. But I looked at them and I saw a difference in them. They did it because they wanted to do it. They didn't do it because that guy pressured them.
They did it
or
'cause they
felt
wanted to
like
have fun.
that guy was going to wipe them up. They were like, listen, I liked him.
Yeah.
He got a big
And
thing.
that's what I
He
did.
got money. And I want to hit him off. And I'm going to check his ass off my list.
Right.
And that's what they did. And they were, you know,
And they were happy with it. They were fine.
they
with
were
it.
fine.
Whatever the outcome
But guess
was.
what the crazy part was? And I actually talked to one of my boys about this. As I flip through my phone and go through Facebook, most of them are married now.
I know that.
Now, all the